The family of murdered police agent Denis Donaldson have urged the Police Ombudsman to take legal action to force the Gardaí to give investigators full access to a journal he was writing at the time he was killed. The former senior Sinn Féin official was shot dead in 2006, months after being exposed as an agent who had worked for the police and MI5 for 20 years. Allegations by his family that PSNI officers contributed to his death are being investigated by the Ombudsman. Here's our Home Affairs correspondent Vincent Kearney.
Former senior Sinn Féin official Denis Donaldson was shot dead over 11 years ago. The Police Ombudsman is investigating allegations by his family that PSNI officers contributed to his death in this remote cottage in County Donegal. A journal Denis Donaldson was writing while living there was seized by the Garda. The family has been told it won't be returned for reasons of national security. They've told the Ombudsman they believe it has significant investigative value.
More than 10 years after the investigation began, the BBC has established that the Ombudsman's office still hasn't been given full access to the journal. Investigators have seen some of the contents, but not all. Denis Donaldson's family says that isn't good enough.
They also claim the PSNI has refused permission for investigators to speak to a police informer cited as an alibi by an officer they allege contributed to Denis Donaldson's death.
When information that's clearly vital to the Ombudsman is not being sought, it's incumbent upon the Ombudsman to robustly tackle the Garda in relation to the refusal to provide the journal, and also the PSNI if they are halting the flow of sensitive information, and they should be robustly tackling that in the courts if necessary.
The family has written to the Ombudsman, Michael Maguire, asking for assurances that he'll take whatever action is necessary to ensure unfettered access to the material he needs. The Ombudsman has asked the family for details of the information it believes Denis Donaldson's journal contains.
In a statement, Michael Maguire said his office will be approaching the PSNI and Garda about a number of outstanding issues within the next few weeks. Vincent Kearney, BBC Newsline.